Hey, what's going on, everyone? It's Friday. Welcome to the All Thing Paranormal podcast show with your boys, Mike and Adam from Two Brothers Extreme Paranormal.
What's up, everybody? What's up? How you doing?
Today's officially the start of summer.
And for all you people in New England, and pardon my French, not really, it's not going to fucking rain this weekend.
I know, really. It's
Holy
amazing.
shit.
But it's hot
Summer's
as balls.
Yes.
But welcome to the show, guys. We have a great show lined up for you tonight. We have one of our good friends, Marc Brown, paranormal investigator, joining us. I'm ready to talk to him. Can't wait to see what we can get out of him today. Andrew's
already here. Andrew, I'm running low.
And if I'm not mistaken, this is Marc's probably one of his first times on a podcast. I know he's a little nervous, but let's see what he's got to talk about. Let's bring him to the stage.
Hey, guys. How's it going?
Hey, what's going on, Marc? How you doing?
Doing good, man. Doing good.
So this is one of your first times on a podcast, right?
No, not one of the first time. It is the first time.
So, it is the first time. Okay. All right, cool. Well, tell everybody what you got to offer for the paranormal.
Man, I'm just trying to, just keep in my own lane, just looking for answers. I'm not trying to get famous, not trying to do anything like that. I'm just trying to, go in and just, just be myself, man. I mean, I've been doing it now for probably a little off and on for over 15 years. So, I try to investigate some with equipment. I try to investigate some without equipment. I go in sometimes and just sit in the dark with nothing at all. So it's just
do that too.
That's one of the best ways to do it. I love just letting the building talk to us.
So yeah, I mean, like I say, I'm not trying to follow the crowd and do what everybody's doing. I just do my own thing.
Yep, out there having fun, doing what you want to do.
Yep.
Enjoying the passion. That's
exactly.
What I like to say.
Exactly.
Yep.
Nice. So there's a certain place that you want us to join you one of these times.
Yes, sir.
What's the name of that place?
That would be Old South Pittsburgh Hospital, OSPH.
That is one of our bucket list locations.
My favorite place. So of all the places I've been so far, that is my favorite place. I've gotten my biggest oh shit moment from there. So been there probably 15, 16 times. I'm going 2 more times this year. So
Nice.
It's a very good place, and I need to get y'all down here.
Yeah.
Well, he just got to get me to fly. He had me almost there, and then when things started crashing,
yeah,
I kind of
that's the issue. Someone next to me right here, no names named. Adam won't get on an airplane. Let's just put it that way. I've come very close a couple times, but every time that happens, something happens. So,
which means it's my sign that I'm fat and I fall fast. Don't get on there.
Hey, Denise.
That's okay. Not that I'm afraid to fly. I just don't fly. I drive everywhere I go. So,
yeah,
that's pretty much what we do.
Yeah. Now, you were saying about you had your biggest oh shit, or like we like to say, Scooby-Doo moment.
Yes.
There. Why don't you tell everybody about that oh shit / Scooby-Doo moment?
All right. Old South is known to have the 7-foot shadow guy that walks around. And I was on the 2nd floor by the nurse's station going into ICU. As soon as I get to the doorway, he's right there in front of me, face to face, if you even want to say that, because, shadow man, no face. But as we're passing, he actually goes through me and goes around the corner.
Oh, Jesus.
Unfortunately, no kind of recording equipment. I didn't have any equipment with me at all. It was just one of those personal moments, personal experiences, and it's something that I'll never forget.
Oh, yeah, I had one of those.
Oh, yeah.
I was at a USS Salem in Mass.
Yeah. Yep.
I literally went to use the restroom 2 days in a row, actually. 2 different type of occurrences. First day, walking back, it's like, I'm going to go use the restroom before everybody starts showing up. Because it's the first day, so, you're always going to get that bum rush of people, on the first day. So I ran to the bathroom, walking past the, I guess you call it, I think it was like the recovery room, all the beds. Walking past, I hear, hey. I'm like, hey. And I was like, wait a minute. I don't think I saw anybody. I went back. There was no one there. I went back, told Mike, I'm like, dude, clear as day is if I'm sitting right here talking to you. Heard, hey, day 2 comes. We had Mexican food. Had to go use the restroom. And,
he had an oh shit moment more than once that day.
So I'm walking back the same way. I walk past the recovery room, whatever you want to call it. Just after that, to my left is a hallway that leads over to the surgery room. I turn to the left, clear as day. Lady in a white nurse walks out a door that's not open. Okay. Walks across the hallway through a half door. I walk over there. No one's there. I went back to Mike and I was like, and he goes, you see a ghost or something? I'm like, we need to find someone that's on this ship all the time because I need to see if what I saw, I say is real, but like someone else experienced it. Right. He goes, you see, right. I told him. So I know exactly what you mean.
Yeah, but I don't know. 7-foot figure, no face.
Yeah.
That's an oh shit moment for me. I'm sorry. Yeah. I'll see. I'll take a nurse any day.
he has been caught on camera. One of the groups that is some of the volunteers there that get to investigate it all the time. They actually did catch him on camera. So
wow, that's cool. Yeah. That's really cool. Yeah, we definitely got to get down there. Maybe we'll keep that as our big place. Like at the end of the year, we usually take one big place and save it for the year. Head to.
We have like a 3.5 day span, We'll get out of work on like a Thursday. We have either Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday off, or Friday, Saturday, Sunday off.
We'll definitely have to head down there.
It is one of the places that it can get real crazy sometimes, and then sometimes it could be absolutely nothing. I've investigated there before, and it's been completely quiet the entire night. Nothing going on.
That happens.
But that's the real paranormal world.
Yeah.
Denise said we're going to have to stop there on the way. And Denise, we're actually going to get to you next because I believe Marc was just there. What was it, last weekend? Last Friday?
Last Friday,
at the real Ditto House. So we're going to talk about that in a little bit, Denise, because that's another place that we want to come visit. But so
I told Mike, just feed me some adult beverages.
Oh yeah, you'll be fine.
And get me on a plane.
So what's so you've been in the paranormal for how long? Would you say 14?
On and off for about 15 years, yeah.
15 years, okay. And what teams have you worked with? Plus, you're actually on your own team now, right?
Right, and most of that time I've been on my own.
Okay.
I was just recently with a team for a couple of years, but you know how things go to where people go their different ways, got different agendas.
Yep.
So
absolutely.
Yeah, so I just decided that the best thing to do would just for me to go out on my own, and of course my daughter, she joins me on most everything.
Oh, that's awesome.
So
that's actually kind of what happened with us. You know, like he was on teams. We went out with a team or two, and we looked at each other and said, "Hey, let's just."
It's just easier as two people.
Yeah,
it's a lot easier. We don't have to worry about being around everything, trying to figure everyone's schedule out.
Yeah.
But
right.
The only thing that makes the schedule hard now is
you,
Sir Bentley.
Yeah.
Which is it's a lot easier to collaborate with the
absolutely.
Other people. I mean,
absolutely. There's a lot of cool teams we love to work with, and it's a lot of father-son teams or brother-sister teams or soon father-daughter team.
Yeah.
Cool. So last Friday night, you went with Steven and you went with Andrew to the Ditto House, Denise and Ernie's place. How was it?
First off, I mean, that place is amazing. Just without being haunted. I mean, that is a great place. And Ernie and Denise are great people. That's the first time I've met them, and I mean, you couldn't ask for any better host. Now the house itself, they say it's the most haunted in Kentucky. Well, probably 10 minutes into the night, we found that out. Just standing, everybody accounted for, standing in the parlor, talking, and you hear the creaking of the front door. You look over, the door standing wide open, just open by itself. So, yeah, and Ernie's like, yeah, that just happened. All right, Denise.
The check is in the mail.
But and then it continued just during setup. I was setting up some DVR cameras, and up in the children's room, I put one there, come down, check the monitor, everything's working fine. All of a sudden the screen goes black. So I go upstairs to check the camera. The plug is laying about a foot away from the outlet that I plugged it in. It just, something unplugged it.
Wow.
And just laid it in the floor. So,
oh boy. Yeah,
that might not be able to wait till next year.
And then just all through the night, just odd things happening with the cameras. It's
up, Lori.
There's a lot
there too.
A lot of stuff that honestly I didn't get to do that I had planned because honestly I was just enjoying hanging out. I mean, I wasn't even investigating as much as I wanted to, but like I said, I was just enjoying hanging out with everybody because that's the first time I've met anyone with them.
And you had like one of the best groups there too. Like Steven's an amazing guy, Andrew's an amazing guy, and then you have the PAX.
Yeah.
I mean, that's more of a party and having some fun in a haunted location,
So I definitely have to get back there and try to do the things that I had planned on doing before, but just another excuse to get back out there.
Exactly. So Damien has a question for you. I'm going to pull it up right now. After being in the team and then going solo, have you found a shift in energy where spirits are more inclined to talk with less or more people present?
I personally have found out that when it is just me and my daughter in a place, especially a large place like Old South Pittsburgh, it does seem to be a lot more quiet. You get the more people in there with the higher energy, and you get a lot more of the spirit interaction.
Gotcha. There you go. I have to say I agree too. There's been multiple times where me and Adam have been on location by ourselves, and it was quiet. And then as soon as we have a team come in that works with us, like Next of Kin Paranormal or one of our other friend group, it's off the wall sometimes. The energy just picks up, and I have to say I think I like it better sometimes with other people joining us.
Right.
But
I mean, there are the times where I enjoy just us. That way I don't have to worry about, any other contamination or anything like that.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
But as far as everything else, it's just that I would rather get a group, not necessarily a group of strangers. That sometimes when I rent a place out, I'll just open it up to anybody that wants to join me.
Yeah.
Not necessarily collaborate with any certain team, but I'll just open it up for whoever wants to join.
Nice.
Just like I will be back at Old South Pittsburgh on the 23rd of August, and I'm still trying to get some people to come along and hang out with us.
Nice. There you go. Anyone watching, contact Marc.
August.
Robin?
I'm thinking.
Oh.
I said August.
Oh, yeah, August. Yeah.
August.
Oof. That's about 17 hours from there. I think we looked.
Well, yeah, I know. We were talking about.
Yeah, we talked about going there before. Actually, when I was talking to Marc about it, it's about 16 to 17 hour drive for us.
Yeah, but a half-hour flight.
Yeah, and a half-hour flight. Yeah. Keyword there: half-hour flight. No, it's probably like an hour.
Andrew's listening. You need to come with us.
You need some of that moonshine.
Yeah. Before we on the way there.
Actually, got some of that. And just
I was gonna say, did he bring some?
Yep.
Yep.
Apple pie.
Oh yeah.
Andrew, again, I'm running low.
Well, that's good times right there.
No, Andrew's a good guy.
And he's actually coming with me when I go to Brushy for my birthday.
Nice.
Nice.
Did you get to go check out Fort Duffield while you were there too?
I did not. I had to come back, so I was only able to do the Ditto House on Friday night. I came back on Saturday. Stephen and Andy went to the Bell Witch Cave, and then on to Fort Duffield. So.
Gosh, that's awesome. Nice.
Andrew just messaged me on Messenger when I can meet up with you.
Oh, they got moonshine at their house too. Oh boy.
Oh, geez, this is a good party. So, as it's wearing off and we're flying in, and I have panic attack, the PAX got us.
Yeah. Oh boy. So, Stephen Haymar, long time no see. Yeah, long time no see from Stephen. There you go.
Yeah.
What's Stephen?
So, what's another favorite location of yours that you like to investigate?
I guess really would probably be the Titanic Museum in Pigeon Forge.
Oh man, I'm jealous.
That is a very interesting place because when the lights go out and the crowds leave, it is a completely different place.
Oh, I bet. I can only imagine.
Another one of our.
Yeah, there's a lot of places.
Getting the opportunity to do that is really, really something.
Oh, that's huge. Yeah, that's huge. That's awesome.
And of course, just honestly, anywhere I get to investigate. I mean, I hope to be Brushy Mountain to be one of them places when I go to that because I've never been. So this will be my first trip there.
I've heard a lot of good things about that place.
Yeah.
And it's pretty close. I mean, it's probably about 5 hours from here, so I consider that close.
No, yeah, that's close.
Yeah, that's.
I mean, we consider like 8-9 hours close.
Right.
Yeah,
That's drivable.
absolutely.
Yeah.
9 hours, oh boy.
I mean,
when you double that in some, that's when it gets fun.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, of course, at the Ditto House up there, we were riding around, and we did pass by Waverly. Didn't get to see it. We did see the gate, but that is one of my major bucket lists right there. So I need to get back up there and go to
That
Waverly.
might be a place we have to go with you too, because that's another place that's high up there for us on the list. I would have to say that would be one of the first ones that I would love to go to next for big places, followed by the hospital in old hospital in Tennessee, South Pittsburgh.
Yep.
Hello, Sean. Well, Sean's on here. Sean, last weekend, me and Sean were down in Connecticut at the Primitive Crow, Bosra, Connecticut.
Sorry, Sean, I couldn't make it.
What an amazing night that was. Sean's was filming, so he'll have a video out. Also, we have a live on our YouTube. Head over and check it out on our YouTube page. Check out Sean at the Paranormal Nut. It was an amazing night. All right, so let's see. What else? What do you got?
Because everybody knows Adam's favorite piece of equipment. What's your favorite piece of equipment?
Let's see. I guess I don't really have a favorite, but I guess the one that I use the most right at the moment would be the Epic Box. That's probably, that would be the one that gets used the most. Between the Epic Box and just my burst EVP recorder.
Yeah. Yep.
That would be the two.
That's my favorite, is the EVP. Yep. I'm a digital recorder.
I mean, out of all the hundreds of pieces of equipment I have, probably those two would be the most favorite.
Nice.
But I don't know Adam's favorite piece of equipment, so what's Adam's favorite piece of equipment?
My mini mag flashlight.
Ah.
Yeah, he's a sucker for the flashlight.
Yeah, because you can't beat it, you know?
And we've lost him.
Are you back?
Just
oh.
There
Sorry.
we are. Sorry. We literally just lost Wi-Fi for a quick second there. Sorry, everybody. That was weird. I don't know what happened.
Just me talking and it kicks it off.
Yeah.
So yeah, my mini mag flashlight is, you just can't beat it. You know what I'm saying? We've had numerous occasions where we had one occasion where a guy's like, "Oh no, you set it up." I pulled a brand new one wrapped in plastic. Haven't even touched it yet. I'll let him put the battery in, everything else, and he literally still said, "I set it up." Then when we got both turn on separate occasions, he started leaving it.
Now that's one that I'm kind of on the fence. I mean, I know the whole heating up and cooling off can set it off, but when you're asking questions and you get that instant response, then I don't think you can really debate that at all.
No,
and that's the thing, is like we were getting like instant answers, boom, 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 like, and he's like, "Well, you set it up that way." I'm like, "Dude, look, here's one in the package because I'll let you set it up. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, it's still, it was literally in like sealed wrap. So,
Andrew, we just had some technical difficulties. You might be able to see the comments soon. Sorry, buddy.
Yeah, sorry, my Wi-Fi
I don't know what
messed
just
up the
happened.
other day.
That's weird. But we're back up. We're live. That's all that matters. We're back on here. We got Marc Brown joining us. So thank you everyone for tuning in right now. Yeah, so there you go.
If you had to work one place, a haunted place, you had to work it, running events, and giving people that experience, what place would you pick?
Probably Old Hospital.
That would be the obvious answer, yeah.
Yeah.
But
I was waiting for a different one.
That's his favorite
I was trying.
But man, it would definitely be either a hospital or a insane asylum, something to that effect.
Yep.
I just seem to be drawn to those more. Not sure why, but it would definitely be something in that category.
Nice. That's awesome.
Now,
I said there hasn't been, other than Old South, I haven't really been to any other hospitals. I know. Have y'all been to the old hospital in Virginia, West Virginia? What is it?
Old Hospital and College Hill.
Yeah.
Yes, we have. That is one of our favorite hospitals we've been to.
Just don't go there when
it's
100
degrees.
fucking degrees.
Yeah, we went there in, I think it was August.
Yeah.
It was either July or August.
Yeah.
And
it was
they had
25 degrees.
They had an air conditioner in one room, the safe room, that nobody wanted to go into because that room itself was haunted. So every time we went in, we made it for about a half hour, and we had to go back outside and cool off because it was literally like 125 to 130 degrees on each floor of the hospital.
And we had to wring our shirts out. That's how much we were sweating.
Hey, Kaylee. Andrew said hi. Denise. We aren't as thrilled about paranormal activity anymore. We don't desire to travel to find it. Well, yeah, you guys have it right there in your front yard. Well, in your house with you.
Yeah.
Can't beat that. But yes, if you get a chance, definitely take the ride to Old Hospital and College Hill. And not only that, but the people down there are absolutely amazing too. The owners are incredible people. The town itself, the people are just very welcoming.
It still mind boggles me about the hotel that we stayed in, which is no longer open, but the bellboy to bring you up to your room.
Yeah,
we're like, well, we're coming back at like 3-4 o'clock in the morning, and he goes, "It's okay, I never sleep."
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
I was like,
yeah.
Shit.
But now they have a
right after we left,
bed and breakfast on the property, I believe.
Yeah. But right after we left, the hotel magically just shut down. And I looked at him. I was like,
I mean, it was definitely like your case where as soon as we started in the place, it was just off the wall. Like things started happening. Kept seeing shadow people constantly. Mm-hmm. We saw an actual apparition standing behind they had an operating room. So we were in the operating room and they had a visual area where you could look through the glass to watch the operations. And through the glass, we saw a person standing there. So we went out in the hallway and went in there, and there was absolutely nobody around.
Yep.
Nobody standing in there or anything. So that was my first time, I have to say, I saw a full body apparition just standing there watching us.
I went to go look, and there was no one there.
Yeah, like that was crazy. Tony Weeble. Andy, what did you do to get the name Tony Weeble? I don't even want to know.
I don't even know that one.
That's funny. So yeah, I mean, I'm trying to think of like another place. I mean,
now, do you have any desire coming more out to the East Coast?
Yeah. I just, at a certain point in time, I can't do a whole lot of traveling to go too far away. So I'm kind of limited on where I can go.
Yep.
But
I know we're trying to get you to come to one of the Get Haunted events. I know Rob's been trying.
I will get there. I will get there.
Yes, he will. I believe he will. He'll be there at some point.
Mm-hmm.
But
and we'll have to be there too.
Yeah, absolutely.
Well, we're gonna meet him before.
I mean, we're gonna go down his area.
Yeah, I
first
probably mostly go Tennessee area and now Kentucky and Florida. One of my favorite places down Savannah. That's only about a 4-hour drive from my house, or 3.5. So,
you live in a nice area, like beautiful.
So Savannah. Honestly, Savannah is where probably got the best piece of evidence I've ever gotten on anywhere.
Really?
From any piece of equipment. And it was actually my daughter who got it. We were in the Sorrel Weed House. I don't know if you've heard of that.
Never heard of that. No.
But it's just one of the like plantation type houses in Savannah, and they have a carriage house, where the head housekeeper, slave, whatever you wanted to call her, that's where her bedroom was. That's where she stayed. And the story went that she hung herself in her room. And while we were in the area, my daughter was just taking random pictures like you should do. And standing right beside the door, she caught a figure. And when I sent it to the people that used to work there, they said it was absolutely, they called her Molly, which was the head housekeeper. That it was absolutely her. So,
jeez, wow, that's crazy.
And of course, we didn't see it with the naked eye. We only saw it on the photograph.
Wow.
See, there's stuff where we seen like with the naked eye, and we knew we took pictures, and we're like, looked in the picture, and we're like,
or the pictures randomly delete for some reason.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I've had that happen several times.
I've had it happen right on my laptop, right in front of us. All of a sudden, delete, and I'm trying to stop it, turn the computer off, turn it back on. Everything's gone.
It literally deleted photos from the whole week on my phone.
Mm-hmm.
Like even photos I took back home, like with my son and stuff. I'm like looking, I'm like, where did picture with my son with that?
This past weekend, I had it happen to me when I was down at the Primitive Crow with Sean from Paranormal Nut. We were filming and we were down in the basement. We heard voices upstairs, so we ran upstairs to check to make sure the front door was locked. And I'm holding his camcorder and I have my phone live on YouTube, and I'm watching him through both of them. And at the end of the night, I'm trying to do the videos for, like, put up pictures for our videos, and all of a sudden one pops up of Sean checking the front door. And I said, wait a minute, I'm holding his camcorder and I have my phone streaming live on YouTube. How was there a picture? I never even took a photo, and it's literally him checking to see if the door's unlocked. And it's like on double. Our Facebook page, and it was split. He was in the middle, and then on the left was part of his body. On the right of the photo was another part of his body, which I have no clue how this happened. No clue. Me and Sean tried figuring this out the rest of the night. We couldn't figure it out. But it's amazing the things that happen with pictures sometimes.
Yeah, and like Denise was saying right there, that the cameras were weird when we were there last Friday. With my DVR system, I have the wireless cameras. They just plug into a power port and they're wireless. But I've never had any issues with these. They're the dual antennas. They pick up a long range. The one camera that was upstairs, we call him, I guess Andy gave him the name Grumpy Man. Denise just called him Asshole. But up in that room, I had one of the cameras, and as long as nobody was in there, the camera would work fine. As soon as anybody went up to that room, it would shut off. It would freeze up, it would not record. You leave the room, it starts recording again. So
all I can say is wow. That's crazy.
Shit, I'm gonna have to get on.
So for everybody watching right now, check out Ernie and Denise Pack. They're the Pac-Man Paranormal. Their location is the Real Diddle House in Kentucky. Head on over. They have a Facebook page for their paranormal team, and I believe they have a Facebook page for Fort Duffield too, which they are part of. So 2 amazing locations that me and Adam have to check out soon. Definitely
I'm gonna have to get on a plane.
We're gonna have to do both places that same weekend. We're gonna have to do the house one night, and we're gonna have to do the fort another night. Guaranteed.
That's what you're telling me.
Yeah. So for everyone just joining us now, that is where Mark was last Friday. He was at the Real Ditto House. That's what we're talking about.
I know.
When you do go there, and before you investigate, make sure you go to eat at the Red Yeti, and make sure you send Rob a picture of your food just to make him jealous.
Hey, look, it's a Red Yeti.
See, he's already trying to get out of going on a plane. He's like, I got my own Red Yeti right here.
Yeah, I don't gotta go there.
No, that sounds amazing. Apparently, you can get to the Bell Witch Cave too. Yep, just like they did last weekend, except for unfortunately Mark wasn't able to.
Yeah, I really wish. From what I heard, I haven't heard the complete stories, but I really missed out at that Fort Duffield. They had SWAT came out, and I heard his friends came out to play. So
that's cool.
Yeah.
Adam's freaking out already. We haven't booked anything yet.
I'm going on a plane. Thanks for everybody that's watching. Thanks.
Support Adam. # on a plane.
# support the moonshine fund. Or whatever drink fund that's going to need to get me on a plane. Yes, people, I hate flying. I like ghosts, but I hate planes. I'm fat. I fall fast.
Well, it's like me. I love basements and attics, but I hate spiders. Never thought of that one. We're in the dark in the basements and attics, and I hate spiders.
I love spiders, snakes, everything, but I hate bees.
Squatchman is the greatest. Yes, I've heard he is. Forest people made their presence very known. Oh, man.
I like forest people.
Oh, yeah. Yep, we're going.
Which forest people?
We're going.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
We're going.
Pardon.
And we're going to have Mark join us. Mark's coming with us. We're all going to go. We're just going to go.
Yeah, I'm not missing that one again. So.
Oh, God. When is this?
He asked his friend Big Red to push over a tree, and 30 seconds later, one fell. What?
I got to get on a plane. Yeah, but let's revisit. I got to get on a plane.
Yep, you're getting on a plane. Yes, they did. And here's the guys right here that were actually there, yeah. Steven and Andrew. Yeah, it was amazing. Yes, they did.
Hey, Big Daddy, are you joining the adventure on the plane? I'm gonna need.
I bet you he drove. I think they drove down.
They drove.
Yeah, they both drove.
Yeah, they both drove.
Fuck that. Andrew, gotta get on a plane with me.
See, we can team up with them, and we can all just drive down.
We don't got enough time in a weekend.
That's crazy.
Yeah, you gotta stay a few days if you do that. So.
Yeah, absolutely.
We're gonna need 3 days.
Yeah, I know. We'll figure it out. It'll be a Thanksgiving weekend trip.
But you want to get me on a plane by the end of the year?
Yeah, I will.
You will?
Oh, Denise said she doesn't like planes either. There you go. You got someone.
Well, Denise, if you don't like planes, fly up here, fly back with us.
Oh yeah, fly up here. Fly up here by yourself, even though you don't like planes.
Exactly.
And then we'll fly back.
Because then she'll be calm enough to make me calm enough to get back.
No, I'll have to drug both of you.
Yeah. Like, you don't gotta drug me.
Yeah.
I don't
get you some alcohol. Yeah. All right, Mark. Well, thank you so much. We're gonna you guys have to get to the Ditto House in Fort Duffield. Yes, that's the plan. We're going to.
Yes.
I drive. Make Ernie drive. Yes, absolutely.
If he doesn't kill you, you're good.
So what you're saying is when we get there, rent a car so we can drive ourselves.
Yeah, we have to. Yeah. Definitely. If we're gonna be going all over the place, but I'm
gonna rent a Ferrari. Just kidding.
Well, Marc, I want to thank you so much for coming on the show tonight. It was absolutely a pleasure, and I know this was your first time on a podcast, so thank you for choosing us to come on for the first time.
I feel special.
I know, I do too.
Well,
I'm just saying.
Marc's an amazing guy.
There's really two things I don't like. One thing is, the first thing is talking about myself. The second thing is being on camera. So now,
all right.
So basically,
so why don't you tell everybody about yourself again then?
Well, look at that. Click.
Yep, time to go.
Y'all making me get on a plane. Y'all can talk about yourselves.
Get over the plane. You'll be fine. All right. So, Marc, thank you again. Like I said, thank you for coming on. Can you let everyone know where they can find you on social media?
Yeah.
I just have the regular Facebook page, Marc Brown. That's really all on I'm not on Twitter, not on X or anything like that. So just Facebook, Marc Brown. And I've started the page. I really don't have much on it, but the page for the group is Bells and Badasses Paranormal.
There you go.
So
check them out, everyone.
Yeah, make sure you do. Because, he chose us to come on it.
He said yes to us. Yep. I mean, that's big, especially since, again, it's his first time.
That's choosing us with him saying yes.
That's awesome. Yeah.
And I feel special.
Yeah, absolutely. Well,
especially
thank you again.
Yes, people. I'm going to get on a
plane. We will be in touch, and then everyone that's watching, you will see us. You will see all of us
and
together.
You'll see Adam freaking out on the plane.
He'll get over it. All right, Marc, have a good night. Thanks for coming on, and we'll be chatting soon.
All right, man. Thank you, guys.
All right, no problem. Thank you. All right, everyone. Thank you so much for coming on. Absolutely love having Marc on the show.
Yeah.
Like I said, that was his first time, which he did an awesome job, I think.
Yeah.
Got the nerves, got it all under control.
Yeah.
But our next show, we will be back on Friday, July 18th, and we have Shauna and Danielle, owners of the Doss House in Pennsylvania. Yeah. So we're looking forward to that. Also, we want to give a shout out to the Get Haunted Paranormal podcast program. 7 days a week. There's unbelievable podcasts, paranormal podcasts like us. Check them out Monday through Friday or Monday through Sunday on Get Haunted's Facebook page.
And let's just not talk about that. Let's talk about where Get Haunted is tonight.
This weekend.
Yeah, this week. Well, yeah.
Missouri State Penitentiary. Tickets are still available.
You need to go get them.
It's a big place, and
because Adam's not on a plane yet to get there.
We miss those guys. We hope they have an amazing weekend down there. And then the following week,
yes, Denise,
June 28th, Get Haunted is going to be at New Egypt Historical Museum Society in New Egypt, New Jersey, which is another one of our favorite places. So head on over to extremeticketing.com, click on purchase tickets, and get your ass to one of their events.
Oh, yeah. You won't be disappointed.
And you just never know when your boys will be popping in at one of these events.
And now that you're going to get my ass on a plane, you really never know.
Yeah. And then again, another shout out to Pac-Man Paranormal, Denise and Ernie.
Yes.
Check, like I said, the Real Ditto House down in Kentucky, Fort Duffield in Kentucky. Amazing people, amazing locations. Book it. You're not going to be disappointed from all the stories we've been told, and you will be seeing us coming down there soon, possibly next year.
Possibly this year,
maybe even by the end of this year. Who knows? But thank you all so much for joining in. We love you guys.
To also Two Brothers.
Yep. Check out our Facebook page.
Check our Facebook. Hit
on
that
YouTube. Subscribe button on YouTube
if you haven't already.
Which I'm working on some videos. You can catch some of the live from my past investigation with Paranormal Nut Sean.
Yeah, I couldn't make it. Sorry.
Adam unfortunately couldn't make it to that one, but
child life.
We will be back soon. September. We got a big one. We're heading up to Massachusetts.
Yeah, you want to tell everybody?
You want to do it, or you want to surprise it? Let's wait until
you
want to tell them where we're going.
I want to tell them.
All right, tell them.
We are going with one of our many favorite people, Matt Warner.
Yep, we're going to be going to Matt Warner's place. We're going to be doing the Hurt Pain House?
Yeah, and the Hearts.
And then the Heart Stuff Hall in Massachusetts. We will be live. on YouTube, so make sure you check that out. But
and that's like,
it's a big weekend.
That's awesome.
We're doing 2 places in one night, so that should be fun.
Yeah.
That should be a blast. So, again, thank you all so much for coming on. Have a good night. Have a great weekend. Everyone that's investigating this weekend at Missouri State Penitentiary, have a freaking blast.
Yeah.
Everyone else that's out investigating this weekend, kick some ass.
Be safe.
Be safe, and we will see you all next time with the DOS House. Yes. That's going to be unbelievable.
We love you all. Thanks for the support. We couldn't do it without you.
All right, guys. Everyone, have a great